guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but I'm super excited for today's video as we have something super new from Trophyline. They have dropped a new saddle here September 13th, and I was lucky enough to get my hands on it a few days early and kind of play around with it a little bit. I had bigger plans for what I was wanting to do, but with the hurricane hitting us here in the south, kind of put a damper on things, if you would say, but I was able to get in it, play around in it. But today I kind of want to do an unboxing of the all new Nimbus from Trophyline. It's a 22-ounce saddle. I'm gonna read some specs off the back. Like I said, it just dropped. So it's 95% nylon and 5% spandex. It's breathable. It's silent. It's water repelling performance. Is a two-way stretch fabric. It's got an obviously adjustable waist belt channel, so that's really nice. You can center the buckle or move the buckle off to the side if you want that belt moves around, and I'll show it to you. It actually comes in 3 different sizes: a medium large, a large extra large, and a small medium. The small medium is for 28-inch waist or less. The medium large is 28 to 37 inches, and the large extra large is 38 to 44 inches. And the saddle weight for all 3 of those is 300 pounds. That, you know, can hold 300 pounds, whatever. So without further ado, like I said, I've already kind of played around with it. I broke it down a little bit, but we're going to reveal this saddle here. The all new Nimbus from Trophyline. I think this brown is super sweet. I think it's a great color. I think they absolutely nailed it. So you can buy just a saddle, which I want to say it's like less than 200 bucks for just a saddle. And then you can buy a saddle kit, which will come with a pouch and the ropes you need. I don't know what ropes they're sending with it, if they're sending the small ropes or the bigger ropes, but one thing I want to go over real quick is this new pouch for the Nimbus, which is this thing right here. And what's really cool is it really is one-hand operational as far as being able to close this thing back up. So it's kind of structured at the top, and it's got like a little plastic band in there, so it's nothing that's super rigid, but it does hold its shape. I mean, you can see that pouch is staying open. And then the drawstring right here, you know, just closes that thing up really well, really easy. You know, it's obviously nice. It's deep. I was able to stick my tethered and my lineman's belt in there, and you know, it was no problem. I was telling Hunter yesterday, actually, we were talking about it. He was asking me my thoughts on it, and I was like, man, the pouch is the best part about this saddle, because with the covert pouch, it was kind of flimsy, and you know, it was kind of tough to do one-hand operation. And then you got the Venatic pouch, which was super thin and had no structure, and so like trying to close that up, the drawstring was real tough on it. You know, this thing is, I mean, they nailed it out the park with a pouch, and I know I'm harping on a pouch, but you know how it is. You're packing up at night and you're trying to stick everything in there and pull that thing tight. You know, if you only got one hand, then, you know, you want to be able to use that. So they really, you know, thought of, you know, the perfect way to do this pouch. You know, again, it's got molly web across the top. Still using our standard clips and buckles. They actually made this one, to me, a little bit smaller and than the Venatic, if I remember right. Let's see. Yeah, see, the waist belt is a lot different. So this is the waist belt on the Venatic saddle, which is still a great saddle. You know, I think this is an ounce lighter. So I mean, if you're worried about, oh, it's going to be a heavier saddle, kind of like the covert saddle was, no. 22 ounces, I think that's 21 ounces. So I mean, they really did. It's very simple, but I think this is going to be, you know, the saddle that I run pretty much all year. I know some all-day sits in the Venatic, you know, I kind of started getting a little uncomfortable in spots. just sitting in this, which I didn't sit all day, I sat in it for about 10-15 minutes. I don't think that's going to be an issue. This thing's very comfortable. I do like that the waist belt is a little bit smaller, and they went to a Amstel bridge, which is super awesome. I'm still going to play around with this, but I mean, I got it, you know, looped around one side and, you know, just clipped to the other side right now. The lineman belt loops are a lot more pronounced and a lot more rigid. Like, it was super easy, because what I like to do is I'll just run one end through it, loop it around, back through itself, and then that way whenever I get to the tree I can just clip and put that back in the pouch, instead of trying to have to, you know, disconnect it twice and everything like that. Just less buckles to me is a little bit better. But this is the all new Nimbus. Like I said, it's really comfortable. You know, it's super simple. It's, you know, I can hold it up to the light and kind of see through it, so I know it's not super thick material. I don't think it's going to be a hot saddle. You know, we'll give it a try here in a few weeks whenever season opens up here in the south and it's, you know, 85 plus degrees when we're hunting. But if you're in the market for a new saddle, or you're wanting to get into saddle hunting and not want to, you know, break the bank, then I highly recommend checking out the Nimbus. Like I said, it's very simple, but it's what you need. It's you know, a great saddle. It's comfortable. I think the color's great. I like the Molly web because you can, you know, adjust the pouches and whatnot how you want to. The pouch is great. The Amstel bridge. I mean, it's an all in all great looking saddle. It's comfortable, and I think Trophyline absolutely knocked it out the park with this. I was really happy with the Venatic compared to the Covert. I do think the Covert was probably a little more comfortable than the Venatic when you're sitting longer sits, you know, just your normal hunt. You know, the Venatic was great. It was soft. It was, you know, very slim, and to me they kind of meshed those two together and made it, you know, into one great saddle. Back to that adjustable waist belt thing. So this track actually, that has like a little track right here, a sleeve right inside the waist belt on the back side, if you can see my fingers, and you're able to rotate this belt. So even though it's got a smaller clip, if you don't want that clip dead center, you know, above your belt, if you got a belt on with your pants and stuff, you're able to, you know, rotate this belt to where this clip is wherever you want it. So, you know, it's just little things that Trophyline thinks of when they you know, make their saddles and go into, you know, every little detail. So like I said, check out the Nimbus from Trophyline. You won't be disappointed. Thank y'all for watching. Remember, nothing's impossible.